equipments you are seeing right here are most of the equipments very essential for body fitness. No pain, no gain. That is the slogan in this very particular arena, in this very particular sport. Hi everyone. Today on this very engagement is a very interesting topic. With me here on this stage is Johnny Sade. He's a fitness guru. He's fitness instructor, first class degree professional martial artist, and health physical education instructor. I welcome you, Mr. Johnny.
Hi. Hi everyone.
I'm happy to
see
welcome you because what interests me on this guy is the best in Israel. He's very popular. Everybody talks about him in fitness and training for physical education. So it took me some time to hunt him down. Today, he's here with me on this stage. I thank you so much.
I'm glad.
And in a little bit, I would like you to introduce yourself to the audience and my viewers out there, because they will be interested to hear from you direct.
Okay. First, I welcome you all to the YouTube channel of Joseph. I'd like him to have me here, and
thank you.
It's a great honor. And I'm 32 years old. My life always was around sport activities, and my profession is especially at martial arts from young age. And along the years, I discovered the fitness world, and it's go along with my military service and a lot of military and police groups trainings, and to go along with my study and my first degree, my BEd and MET, and till this day, and I don't think it's ever going to slow down.
Wow, that's great. I've heard that. He's someone you can trust at any moment in any issue concerning fitness. Right. Let's get into the day's business. I would like to throw some questions to you so that people can really understand what we are discussing and the importance of this discussion today.
For sure.
And the first question I would like to ask you is this: what motivated you to engage in this profession as a martial and fitness instructor?
All right. First, like I said before, it's something was always around my life, always on the way. Because this is, everyone in his life have these things you really into. Some people kind of into arts. Some people kind like right all the way with the music, and eventually they become musicians and master artists, and they have like the big performance, and you can see the results of their lifetime. Same goes with the sports. There's a guy who play all his life since his childhood. Is like basketball or football, and eventually he become a great player. And this is exactly the same goal with sports. You can see it was always around my life, and I always was in all kind of martial arts, and I have a lot of variations and many martial arts. I collected experience from all kind of styles, and for the fitness, it's something that was the main profession with my military service.
Okay.
In Israel, there's everyone who go from 18 to 19.
Training.
They have like 3 years to 4
Okay.
years of military
Right.
military duty, And there's a lot of profession in this one. Some kind going to be a combat soldiers, some kind go to an office work, papers and all kinds of boring stuff. And there's people that really fit to be an instructors. So they locate them, and after a time in a course, you become a military instructor, and it's something that I get really good into and move on with after my military service. After I left the military.
Yeah, but if I may ask a question from what you just said, after 3 years or 4 years, probably in army training, does it please you, to pull out of the draft, or why do you find yourself, out of the military service?
Well, I find myself very well because it's a different population of people.
Okay.
If it's a young age, from young age to adult people,
okay,
you find yourself all in variation of the population.
All right. And that's why you didn't continue with the military service.
No. You have to give your 3 years to the military, and after that you
basic.
Yeah, exactly. You have your own life.
Okay.
It's something just for 3 years duty, and then you can
just make a decision
again. Yeah.
So, right. You're welcome. Okay. Viewers out there, I think you are following. Stick with us. Then another question I would like to ask you is this: what are the advantages and disadvantages of physical education?
All right. Like many great things, there is disadvantage and advantage for physical education. Let's start with the advantage we have.
Okay.
As an educator, I learned to be an educator and learn to treat people through sport. And sports, it's a gateway for many people to find their own path, the way. Because there's a lot of kids, troubled kids that involved with alcohol abuse, drugs, and all kind of bad habits. So through sports, it's a tool to build them from the start. It's like a rehabilitation tool.
Okay.
And it's always helpful. Not me, like many people. The disadvantage is not everybody willing to do that, because people look at sport activity at a point of view. It's hard, you sweat, you're gonna get messy, and I feel ache and pains, and pain is always go with everything, especially with sports. You have to accept it. Pain is something it's going to be a part of your world.
Yeah.
If you are willing to go with we go with the experience.
Yeah.
But
and that's why sometimes, sorry to cut you short here, that's why sometimes it used to be no pain, no gain.
Exactly. This is it. This is
the slogan I always when I get into the gym.
But there's another sentence: go hard or go home.
Go home. Go hard or go home.
Exactly.
You can hear that.
Yeah,
right.
but during my first degree study, there's a sentence that my teachers always ask me. There's got to be like a slogan, like a sentence you need to go behind it, and something that represents you. What do you think, and what is physical education for you?
Okay.
And I was thinking about quotes of something that I really can connect to, and I found there's a sentence, there's a quote from the United States President John Kennedy.
Okay.
That it say, don't pray for an easy life, pray to be stronger man. There's a sentence that I
Please.
always stand behind of, and
Yeah.
it's something that represents me always. Because you can accept something to be always easy.
Yeah.
No one got go easy on you, especially when you go out to the world. I could feel it, especially with my, with my home and my military service. I always was surrounded like some kind of bubble. You can't actually feel the real life outside. And when you leave the system and you go out to the world, no one gonna get easy on you. I can see it in my training. I can see it at my work, and every step in the way. You have to learn to be strong and better man than you was before, that he was yesterday, that he was 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Always strive to be a better person.
Dedication.
If you look at the education perspective,
Yeah.
this is it. This is it.
Okay.
And it's sports, especially.
Right. So, my viewers out there, I hope you are following. Stick with us. Then another question I would like to ask, which is very interesting, or will interest my viewers out there, is this: do you set standard for the set of people you train?
There's no actual standard for people. Population today is built from many variations of people. Right now, in these days, I'm training kids that they have like a special needs, and they're not really fill in with the environment, with their surroundings, and they have a real hard time and many troubles.
Okay.
And through sport
Bring them
and
back to life.
education, go through to him.
Okay.
Go through to him. Go inside to their world and to understand them, and through sports and activity to make them feel better and
okay.
stronger
For the society
and-
and for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. They feel like the society is all over them, and
Yeah.
they feel like besides that they have like some of them like in Asperger's and autism,
Okay.
So they have like hard times. Not most of them, not all of them, but there's a few of them that they really have a bad
Little
time.
hard time.
And through sport, they find the only way to feel better.
That's nice. You are doing a great job, and it's not easy. So,
No, it's not easy at all.
if I may say, the last but not the least, or the final question, this needs a lot of interest, if I may say. So, the question I would like to ask you, and I would like to know too, is what advice do you have to give youth of Africa about the importance of fitness and physical education?
Okay, my message to you is this: if you ever find yourself in trouble, face to the fitness and sports and all kind of physical activities. Because I know from my personal experience, I never was this kind of school guy. Didn't like to really hang out with, and I have a hard time at school during my young age. And one day I really had enough, and I have a lot of rage issues, and I always angry about the environment and a lot of kids in my school, and everything looked really suck, and I not really feel myself into this kind of society. And through sport and physical activities, I find myself a new path,
Back to life.
a new way,
A new way of
and I
life.
decide, to dedicate myself day after day, and I find myself, and eventually it's become my whole world.
Wow.
It's like I said in the beginning of the interview, that people that really find something and purpose in their life and dedicate themselves into it, they find themselves, they find their path. they find the right way. And for me, it was martial arts. It was fitness. It was physical activities. It's not happened immediately, but it's a process. It's a process. Step
Right.
by step, you find yourself the way you maybe desire, or maybe it can help you find another way, not necessarily in sport, or maybe in some kind of another profession. Maybe.
Okay. Right. You can see and you can understand in a very big measure and in a very big description. You must relax this. If you are the youth of Africa out there, remember, no situation, no moment can be counted a loss. Hence, you find yourself in a workout environment, in a gym, where you can, experience ways of life. Because if you remember, we are talking about wellness is health. And if you engage yourself in this very particular sport at all the time, you can never get lost in life. The advantages are numerous. The doctors will never know you, and you will never know the doctors. Your health will be 100% assured. You cannot get yourself in a fix in the street. You can't hang out with bad boys or bad guys, and no one can be out there to treat you bad, because it's the moment you welcome all those bad elements, something wrong will go bad in your life. So you can see all around you have huge benefits to get involved in sports activities, to be a fitness instructor, to train yourself to be a martial artist, to train yourself in fitness, aerobics and inaerobics. Which one will be good for you?
It's
It will for your life. I thank you out there for listening. Thank you for your support. I say thank you, Mr. John.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank you
very
so
good
much.
experience meeting you. And I know sometimes, somehow, whenever I demand for you to explain certain things to my viewers, I think I can get to you easily.
Sure. Whatever
Thank
you
you
need.
so much.
Thank you.
It's well with you. My viewers out there, that is it for today. Stick with us and stick with this channel. See you on top.